What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Fed meeting that is happening in less than 2 hours. Now, remember, as always, I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor, just putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. And if you are new around here, consider smashing the like button down below and subscribing to the channel. Today's Fed meeting. Big things are happening. As you can see, Bitcoin is on a rally, up 2% on the day, approaching $29,000. Ethereum holding above 1,800. And our favorite cryptocurrency in the market, Shiba Inu, is right around 11,000 Satoshis. So the question right now becomes, what is to be expected today and what might happen to crypto in turn? Now, the Federal Reserve faces major choice, and there's no easy answer. That's the plain, flat out truth. And I think whatever scenario comes about, from the ones that I mentioned on this video, it's going to be positive for crypto and more likely than not negative for fiat and the US dollar. In its next interest rate decision, the central bank needs to consider both the economy and stability of the banking system. The latest inflation and other jobs data argue for continuing tightening, while recent bank turmoil suggests a pause would be prudent. Either way, the Fed's announcement will weigh in on markets. The FOMC policy statement and summary of economic projections will be released 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, followed by a news conference with Chairman Jerome Powell. My takes are half a basis point is kind of ruled out at this point, for sure. That's too much tightening. More banks will go under turmoil and probably fail. A quarter basis point is the biggest possibility. 0.25 basis point, probably still positive for crypto, as we are reducing the amount of rate hikes we are seeing, or at least the extent of them. But again, there could be what are the unexpected turn of events, and that is a 0% interest rate hike due to the fact that right now there have been these bank runs, bank failures, multiple bank failures over the last few weeks, which can continue. Or what we can start seeing is a decrease in interest rates, a quarter basis point decrease or a half basis point decrease. And if that happens, markets will go parabolic. It's known, it's been seen, and that's the expectation. But I think here is what makes everything so interesting. Number one, crypto is starting to decouple from the stock market. So if you look at stocks today, look at SPY, for example, it's down about 0.19%. The Dow Jones, one of the other biggest indexes here in the US, right? The Dow, or the top 30 stocks, down about 0.16%. We're starting to see cryptocurrency start to take a little bit of a turn. And I think things are starting to get interesting, because if Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the remainder of the altcoins decouple from the stock market, running, I guess, parallel to it, then again, this becomes now a separate asset class, because people are starting to see Bitcoin and its potential, digital gold, because physical gold is so hard to acquire and actually go get, hard to store, hard to find a place for. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, you could do it from the comfort of your home. You can place them into wallets, which then you can put into a vault at a bank or wherever else you want to keep your wallets at. So again, I think it's quite impressive what we've been seeing in terms of crypto's rally over the last few days. And I'm hoping that today, all we see is continued momentum. Always be prepared, not surprised. And remember, when they panic, we pounce. Bitcoin was at an all-time high of 70,000 US dollars back in October. And I think the rally that we might see starting today, depending on what happens in this meeting, could be the biggest bull run of all time, at least in the past 5 years, as I've mentioned over on Twitter. I appreciate your support as always. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Check out the links down below. I'll be back after the Fed meeting to report on what happened and what we expect next. And until next time, everybody, as always, keep investing. Peace.